Well, welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm actually going just on a little walk. Over to my left here you've got Salisbury Hotel, and I'm actually heading up to Toohey Forest, but not the normal part of Toohey Forest. I'm actually going on the other side of the road. I suppose you'd call it Toohey Forest West. So I'm heading there today. I've done a video on Toohey Forest, or some of the walk tracks there, and there's heaps more. One day I'll probably go and do a few more up there, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just coming along the road here now. Over to my right is Toohey Forest, and on the left here is where we're actually going. So once I get to the top of this little hill, we'll be pulling over, and so then we'll get the hike started. So looking forward to it. So it's a little bit overcast. Hopefully it doesn't bucket down in rain. And so anyway, I'm going to almost at the top here now. I'm just going to put my indicator on and pull in. So here we go. We're on the we're going to go and do probably Peg's Lookout and the Fernvale track. Over there across the highway there is the main part of Toohey Forest, but I won't be doing that today. So hopefully I don't get rained on. So some of you people that know me probably know I've just had a major operation a few weeks ago, and still a little bit sore and sorry for myself. And so yeah, it's this is my first sort of walk after my operation. I actually have done some little walks just up the end of the street and back at my house, but I've been a little bit sore and not able to walk that far. And so this is the first time I've actually ventured out a little bit further. So and I want to say now too, thanks to everyone that wished me well when I had my operation. It's really nice knowing so many people actually care. So anyway, enough about that. We're walking along this trail today, and hopefully I don't have any issues. I'm not gonna walk, you know, it's not like a 10-20k walk. It's only, I think it's all up, it's only about 2 or 3 kilometers. So that should be perfect for my first time out. Again, I didn't even bring my hat because we're not going to be out that long, and it's still early. There's no sun about really. So anyway, let's get along the trail. We're just coming up now to an intersection. I think we turn left from memory. And so where are we? Yeah, Peg's Lookout. Peg's Lookout is 645 meters to the left. And we could go to the main ridge track, but we won't do that for now. Probably the only downside of this walk, it's beautiful in here in nature, but in the morning in peak hour you can hear all the traffic out on the road we came in on, so that's probably the only downside here. But it's a pretty place, lots of beautiful big rocks everywhere as you come up further near the top. As you can see over here to your right, there's lots of beautiful rocks. I think from memory too, this lookout we're going to, it's nothing really spectacular. I think it's actually a lookout over industrial estate of Salisbury from memory. So yeah, you can see some mountains in the background, I think. It's been a long time since I've been over this side of Toohey Forest. I usually go on the other side where all the main walking trails are. Sort of forget about this little area in here sometimes. So anyway, pretty soon we should be coming up to another T-junction. We'll turn left to go to the lookout, and then on the way back we'll go to the right and go up along the ridge. And actually I can see some signposts coming up here. This might be where the T-junction is. We must be getting close to it if it's not. Oh no, this is the other little turn off. There's one that goes down here to the left that brings you down to the road eventually. What's that called? It's so the main ridge track, that's the one we'll go along on the way back. And this sign here says yeah, Toohey Road, 675 meters, Pegs lookout via quarry, 1085. Okay. The actual quarry is on the other side of the road, so I wonder if there's two Pegs lookouts, one above the quarry over there and this one down here. It's got me curious now. I might have to go over to the old quarry and see if there is a official lookout. We won't do that today, but at some stage in the future I think I need to go and check that out. Just walking along here now, and there's a beautiful grass tree over here. Go and check it out, eh? How pretty is that? On the other side of the road, in the main walking trails, there is sections up there that are just whole sides of hills are just covered in grass trees. It's absolutely spectacular. You'll probably, I think in the video I did over there a while ago, I think I actually did video some of that area where all the grass trees were, so go and check out my Toohey Forest video. It's back in the videos there somewhere, probably in local Brisbane parks playlist. It's probably in that playlist, and go and check it out if you like grass trees. This is really pretty through here. Lots of nice little boulders and things laying around. There's quite a few little off trails along this track. There's this one over here to the right that actually takes you over to a street. Well, actually all the little side trails through here take you to streets into suburbia, so there's lots of entry points into the forest here. So yeah, we're starting to come up to the lookout here now, overlooking all of the industrial sheds. There is a lookout. If you look beyond them, there is mountain ranges out there. If you ignore all the tin sheds, it's a pretty good lookout to those mountains. So we've got a little sign here. If you want to know all the places out from here, just pause the video here and have a read. So here we are at the lookout. So some beautiful mountains over in the background over there, and I can see I think one of those mountains is Mount Cordo actually, and if you look down here you got this pretty view of old rusty pipes. Good to see they've got little water bowls for, well, water for humans and water for dogs. A lot of people bring their dogs here, so it's nice that the council's made the effort for them there. Great. So we're now heading back along the ridge trail, and I probably won't do the whole ridge track. I'm still getting over my op and I don't want to overdo things. My surgeon told me to make sure I do keep up my walking, but he said don't overdo it. So I don't know if I'll do the full ridge track. I might about halfway along. I think there's a track that takes you down to a big water tank and then it brings you back, sort of cuts off a big section of the walk and brings me back to where my car is. So we're coming up to the main part of the ridge track here now. There's the sign. So there's the sign there. So we'll continue up here, and yeah, I think I've made the decision. I'm gonna turn off at the water tank and come back. I got a little bit of a hill here too, so I need to just take it easy. Even though I want to go and walk for 50 k's, I got to listen to the advice of my surgeon. So I'll get on top of this hill. You might be able to see it's quite a big hill, and we'll get to the top of this, and I think about a couple of 100 meters past this hill is the turn off to the big water tank. So we'll take that exit. I just walked past the lady and she said there's a koala up here a little bit further up, and someone's drawn an arrow on the ground pointing at it so you can see it, because sometimes koalas are just almost impossible to see. You know, they're the colour of the bushland, and it's just you know, I walk in Toohey Forest, which supposedly is full of koalas. I think I've only ever seen two in my whole the many years I've been walking in there. Same on Mount Gravatt. I've only ever seen koalas twice on Mount Gravatt, but once when I saw them, I saw about 4 of them in the one day, so that was really amazing. So I'm going to try and keep an eye out for this arrow. Someone's marked in the ground here. I hope I haven't passed it. Okay, so I'm actually at the big water tank where I was going to turn right, but I might just go a little bit further to see if I can see this arrow on the ground, and so we can check out this koala bear. It's not every day you get to see one, and knowing there is actually one along here somewhere, it's really probably worth going for the little bit of extra walk here. You may or may not see it on my camera here, but I've come across a koala bear. So my camera's zoom is quite small, but just up in that tree there, there's a koala bear. If you look real carefully, you might see it. So here's the big water tanks. I've just walked back from seeing that koala, and I'm so happy I saw that koala. You wouldn't believe how rare that is to see them in this forest. A lot of people say they see them all the time, but I've been walking up here probably 15 years and only seen a handful of koalas in all that time. Very rare to see. But anyway, so I've come back to this water tank because, as I said earlier, I shouldn't be walking too far. So I'm going to take this left turn here, which will take me down to the water tanks. And I can go down this little access road down the bottom of a hill. And then I can turn right, takes me straight back in the forest, and about 150 meters into the forest there I come out back to my car on the road. So I will say, if you live in, you know, Tarragindi or Salisbury, Sunnybank, Coopers Plains, all those areas, and you've never walked in Toohey Forest before, you should really make the effort and come up here and have a walk. It's absolutely stunning, beautiful place. And check out all these beautiful rocks all through here. Really nice. Yeah, so it's really worth coming up and having a visit. The other side of the road where all the main tracks are, that's probably better than this little section, but this is really pretty too, and it's probably less quiet, I mean more quiet than the main tracks, because most people go to them and not here. So if you want to just have a walk by yourself, not be annoyed by people, then yeah, you will see people along this trail, but it won't be like on the main trails. But the main trails, there's heaps of them across the road. You know, you can literally walk for hours and still not walk on the same track twice. So that's really worth checking out. You can even, there's a trail that goes all the way over to the M3, and then there's a tunnel under the M3 and it comes up the other side at the uni, and you can walk through that and then walk up onto Mount Gravatt. And it's a really nice walk. I've done it a couple of times, like around the lunchtime we walked over, and on top of Mount Gravatt there's a cafe. Had you know, something to eat, a cup of coffee, and then walked back. Really pleasant couple of hours. So that's really worth doing as well. So anyway, as you can see beside me here, got these massive water tanks. This is obviously the water supply for the local suburb. And this little trail goes around the fence, and as I mentioned earlier, it will bring me down to a little bitumen access road to the water tanks here, and so the council can get access to do work here when they need to. And then at the bottom of that hill, it will take me back through the forest a little bit till I get to back to my car. So we're coming up now to the bitumen. I'm still stoked that I saw that that koala bear. Really made my day. So here we are here, as you can see. We're going down this big bitumen road. I'll turn the video off now. You don't need to watch me walking down a bitumen road, it's boring. So we've just come down that long bitumen hill and we've come down into suburbia. We're on the corner of Mayfield and what's that? Strathfield Street, Mayfield Road, and so we're going to site closed. Okay, so that's not today. Anyway, so here we go. We're coming back now. I think this little trail, it's only about 100 meters, 150 meters long before it gets me back to my car. So nice little first outing walk for me. Hopefully I can start doing a few more and a few more a little bit longer and build my strength back up. And I think the exercise of the walking tour is really going to help with my healing. So it's a win-win all round here. I get to go out in the forest and enjoy my life, and it helps with my recovery. So we've just come back now. We're just coming back to the car park. It's been a nice little walk, very enjoyable, only short, couple of Ks. But as I mentioned, I keep mentioning, you know, I'm just getting over an op and I'm not allowed to do too much. So, but I'm supposed to walk. So done a couple of Ks. It's been really pleasant. Got to see a koala bear. So that's a big bonus. And we're coming up now to the street where my car is. It's just starting to sprinkle rain, so I think we've timed this walk really well. So thanks for watching once again. I look forward to bringing you more videos. When I recover a bit more, I'll be doing some longer ones, and hopefully later in the year I'll be going away to do some multi-day hikes again. So look forward to all that. See you soon. Bye.